At some point, aging stops being about wrinkles and starts being about what your body can no longer do. You notice it the first time you hesitate before standing up, the first time your legs feel heavy for no clear reason, or the first time you avoid an activity you used to do without thinking. Most people assume this is just getting older, but it's not. It's the result of one simple movement quietly disappearing from daily life. When that movement fades, strength drops, balance weakens, and independence slowly slips away. And once it's gone, aging doesn't just continue, it accelerates. Aging rarely announces itself loudly. It doesn't arrive one morning with a dramatic warning. Instead, it shows up quietly, in small moments that are easy to ignore. A hand pressing on the armrest before standing up, a pause at the bottom of the stairs, a thought that says, "I'll do that later," more often than it used to. For most people, aging feels sudden only because the process was invisible for years. What actually changes first is not strength or weight or flexibility. What changes first is movement. And among all movements the human body depends on, one stands above the rest, not because it's impressive, but because it's essential. That movement is walking. Walking, the first skill we learn, the first we abandon. Walking is one of the earliest skills humans develop. Long before we understand language, our bodies learn how to shift weight, stabilize joints, and move through space. Walking teaches balance, coordination, and rhythm without conscious effort. Yet, as people age, walking becomes something they gradually stop doing. Not all at once, but little by little. Modern life makes this easy. Cars replace short distances. Chairs replace standing. Screens replace errands. Over time, the body adapts to stillness. Muscles fire less often. Joints move through smaller ranges. Balance systems become less challenged. None of this feels dramatic in the moment, but years later, the effects are unmistakable. Why aging accelerates when movement stops? The human body is designed around use. When it moves, it maintains itself. When it doesn't, it begins to dismantle what it no longer needs. This is especially true with walking. Walking activates large muscle groups in the legs, hips, and core. These muscles are directly responsible for daily independence, standing up, sitting down, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, and preventing falls. When walking decreases, muscle loss accelerates. This loss isn't just about appearance or strength. It affects stability, endurance, and confidence. People begin to move less not because they can't, but because they no longer trust their bodies. This is how decline often begins, not with injury, but with avoidance. The muscle connection most people miss. After the age of 30, adults naturally begin to lose muscle mass each decade. This process becomes faster with inactivity. What makes walking so powerful is that it slows this process in a way few activities can. Walking keeps the muscles of the legs and hips engaged consistently. These muscles are responsible for shock absorption, posture, and power transfer through the body. When they weaken, everyday movements become tiring and unstable. Regular walking doesn't just maintain muscle, it preserves movement quality. It helps the body remember how to move efficiently, smoothly, and safely. This is why people who walk regularly often appear younger in how they move, regardless of their actual age. Walking and joint health, the truth about wear and tear. Many people believe that movement wears out joints. In reality, joints depend on movement to stay healthy. Walking gently compresses and releases joints, which helps circulate synovial fluid, the natural lubricant that nourishes cartilage. Without this movement, joints stiffen, mobility decreases, and discomfort increases. This is why stiffness is often worse after long periods of sitting and improves after light movement. Walking done consistently and at a comfortable pace supports joint health rather than damaging it. It keeps joints functioning the way they were designed to function. Balance, the silent skill that determines independence. Balance isn't something people think about until it's gone. Every step taken while walking challenges balance systems in the body, the inner ear, vision, and proprioception, the body's sense of position. Walking constantly trains these systems to work together. As walking decreases, balance skills weaken, reaction time slow, the ability to correct a misstep fades. This is why falls become more common with age, not because people are fragile, but because their balance systems are underused. Walking regularly keeps these systems sharp. It teaches the body how to respond quickly and confidently when something unexpected happens. Walking and the aging brain. One of the most overlooked benefits of walking is its effect on the brain. Walking increases blood flow and oxygen delivery to brain tissue. This supports memory, focus, and emotional regulation. It also helps regulate stress hormones, which play a role in long-term cognitive health. People who walk regularly often report clearer thinking, improved mood, and better sleep, all factors that influence how the brain ages. Movement is not just physical maintenance, it's neurological nourishment. The most powerful movement for aging well is not complicated. It doesn't require equipment, memberships, or special conditions. It only requires the decision to keep moving forward, literally. Walking is not about fitness, it's about function, it's about freedom. It's about staying connected to life, and that is why walking is the one movement you should never stop doing as you age. Aging doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for participation. Every step you take is a quiet decision to stay strong, steady, and independent for as long as possible. Walking may look simple, but it's one of the most powerful ways to protect your body, your mind, and your freedom as the years go by. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future stories that help you age smarter and live better. Your future self will thank you for starting today.